it's just kind of just to loosen our body up a little bit so we can, just kind of not be so tense, right? So first of all, we start out by shaking out our hands. Let's loosen up those fingers and wrists.
Yeah.
Right?
Stick.
Elbows. Twist it. Side. Reach over. Switch. And this is what I focus. I expect that this time next year I'll have a full range of motion.
Yeah. It's gonna take some time.
It does. And this is what we call the kimajase. This is a horse stance. Both feet are pointed straight ahead, and then we are squatting. Squatting, and as we squat, so low, feet flat on the floor. And then we take our elbows and we push out, push outward. Now from this position, we want to turn our body, our foot, pointed upward, other foot, flat, and then allow the stretching to come from. And if you need to balance on the floor, that's good. Both rest. Push forward, and nice front stance. And then back to the center, to the kimajase or stance. Then we push to the right side. And let's turn the other foot up. And also the same. Push forward to a front stance. Back into the kimajase.
Stop.
That's why we stretch. Good. Now let's walk our feet in. Shake our legs out. Good. And we can put our hands on the hips. Doesn't matter. Put your arms hang down. What you want to do is you want to roll your hips around. Keep your head steady, not moving, just your hips. And switch to the other side. The reason why we loosen up our hips is that in a lot of martial arts, it is required for your technique to be effective for you to use the hip instead of just in the arm. Swing your arm on the front. See this one? Switch to the other side. This is why I have the problem. Excellent. Roll your shoulders back. Forward. Good. You shake it out. Shake it whole body out. Okay. 앉으세요. Sit. 앉으세요. Sit. Okay, so women's self-defense is just like any other kind of martial art. What you're using instead of going into, the katas, the forms and stuff like that, you're just using the basic principles of martial arts. So we have multiple weapons at our disposal. We just need to know how to use them. Okay? So we have fingertips. Fingertips we can use. Thumbs we can use. Okay? Palm heel striking we can use. Okay? Palm heel striking. Elbows, elbows. We can use. Knees. We can use. So we have these weapons, and we just simply need to know how and when to use them and where to strike. Okay? The idea is to place maximum force in your technique. Okay? Without the maximum force in your technique, it's not going to be effective. Especially if you're attacked by someone the size of Jason, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if he's attacking, you've got to use some tremendous power. Okay. That being said, your ability to strike quickly and effectively, and then to get away, that is your objective. Your objective is to separate yourself from the attacker as fast as you can. And by using these techniques in rapid motion, it will startle your attacker long enough for you to get away. It may not disable him. In some cases, it may completely disable him. Sometimes, maybe not. Sometimes he's just startled. Give you a chance just to get away and find safety. So we're going to start off with some basic techniques. We're going to start off with the palm heel strike. You have your gloves?
Yes.
Please get your gloves. Using the heel of your palm. That's what you're going to strike with.
Okay.
And when you strike, you're going to be striking upward. You're not going to be hitting like this. That's not what you're going to be doing. You're going to be taking this heel and you're going to be striking up, that way. So when you're striking, what you're striking is you're striking this part of the face, the nose, the mouth, or under the chin, the nose, the mouth, this whole area right here, okay? And that's why you want to bring the hand upward instead of hitting straight on. Up, so it's coming from here, up, okay? So that's what we're going to practice on right now. So get in close and your best palm heel strike on your own. Begin, please. Let's start one at a time. So, Sonia, you hold. You're just gonna hold it, okay? And Lourdes, you're going to give it all you can. Okay? Knock it over. You see why you're using your hip? When you use just your arms, you don't get as much power. But when you put your whole hip into it, you get more power. Okay? Continue, please. Okay, so here's the secret to that. When you are striking straight on with, say, right leg and then right hand straight on, that's straight on attack, that's not going to give you as much power as is called tulo or twisting when you have it opposite side. So your right leg is back and you're striking with your right hand. Okay? So usually what's going to happen is you're only going to get one opportunity for a strike. Okay? Only one opportunity. So this is just giving you the practice, one, two, getting the practice and getting the, twisting of the body into it. But you're only going to get one strike. Yes. So it's either going to be with left hand or right hand. And if it's with left hand, your right foot's going to be forward. And if it's right hand, your left foot is going to be forward. Okay? Now, all of these techniques that you are using, again, you need to use them in combination. Okay? So again, the first thing that we learn is the palm heel strike. The next thing that you want to learn is the hammer fist. Hammer fist. Because you'll use hammer fist in some unique ways. Okay? so you're gonna, so you need to learn how to, to strike with the hammer fist. So, 1, 2. But you're not going to be striking that way. You're actually going to be striking this way. So that's where you're going to be striking. Right in there. Okay? Bow. Right there. Okay? So that's what you're going to be. So again, you haven't had your turn. Hold it. Good. And begin.